tell you, you know how many times people have called on you because they say there's a guy out here filming us and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But I will never put my safety or one of my officers' safeties in jeopardy.
He wasn't being aggressive. He was kind of standing in his right to not wanting to ID or get out of the car.
He also hit my partner in the face.
We know that you're watching.
Met you before?
Yes, sir. Cody Pittman, Jasper Police.
Oh man, I had a good engagement with you, but you got that blue line flag.
Well, I seen a couple of videos, man.
You found me.
Yeah, I actually subscribe to you.
I appreciate it.
What I think this represents is the line between good and evil. You know.
Well, I might agree with you. All right.
That's a hillbilly pig roast.
That's me, man.
That's him. I wasn't there for it.
We will definitely continue to keep an eye on y'all. Hey everybody, welcome back to the HVR News channel. We're here today at the Jasper City Trunk or Treat. Boy, they get a crowd. It's quite an event.
There we go.
As we need a lot more of that right there. You guys holding it down all right over here? May I ask who you are, buddy?
I'm sorry?
May I ask your name?
Brian Davis.
Nice to meet you, Brian Davis.
Nice to meet you, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing better than I deserve.
Buddy, we burning up out here.
Ain't no shade right here.
Look, right over there is all you got.
Well, ain't nothing going on over there, though.
No.
This is like half the shift right here, huh?
Sorry?
This is like half the police crew. Are you Jasper?
We are.
All of you?
Yes, sir.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
May I ask your name, your badge number?
Lieutenant Dykes.
Lieutenant Dykes.
Yes,
nice
sir.
to meet you. I
Nice to
believe
meet
you responded on a recent call to the health department. I believe they called on me about a man recording outside. Yeah. I got the dispatch and I saw you go around, but you said dismissed, didn't see nobody. I was inside, I believe.
Well, you standing outside with us against the law. What you
I
doing?
wasn't doing nothing wrong.
No, you wasn't doing nothing at all.
Just like I'm not now.
Yep.
Is Justin Graham on force on duty right now?
He is.
Is that him?
That's me.
That's him. All right.
I remember.
Can I shake your hand? I've been wanting to meet the guy that's been, made that news
Yes, sir.
clip. So
Yes.
you're the guy.
Yes, sir, I am.
Just curious. Did you have probable cause to do what you did in your opinion?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
did.
You, I didn't hear any mention of the pew in the back seat until like afterwards. So
Yes, sir.
I was wondering what the probable cause might be myself.
Yes.
I don't see it, but
Yeah.
difference of opinion. I know the
The
district attorney.
was that he was highly intoxicated.
That's not illegal.
It's illegal to be intoxicated with a firearm, sir. It's under TCA code, Tennessee code annotated. It's called possession of firearm while intoxicated. That was my reason for asking him to step out of the vehicle. I asked him 17 times to step out. He refused to step out. At that point, I tried to go hands-on with him where he began to resist me, and then it just escalated from there.
I understand what you're saying, and I get you probably didn't know that it was not an actual firearm.
I did not know that.
And I can understand that, right?
Yes.
I take issue, personally, I'm just telling you as one of the people just
Yes.
is that right?
Yes.
The brachial technique that you use.
Yes.
You missed, and they said it's because it was dark and all that. And
I've been pepper sprayed in the face, too.
yeah.
So that
Did you tase him? Was there a taser?
Yes, sir,
I thought so.
there was a
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I know you're doing your job. You're trying to protect and serve, but
Yes.
I prefer to see things that don't escalate beyond what they need to.
Yes.
I'm passionate about
No, I get it.
brutality, and I'm not saying that was your goal and your motive.
Yeah.
I appreciate you talking to me about
Yes,
it,
sir, yes, anytime.
and I would hope you would seek to do better. Maybe it did. That dude, if you look at his actions and behaviors, no matter if you were justified, he wasn't doing anything to.
He chose to escalate that situation by not complying and stepping out of the vehicle when asked to do so, and when explained to him that there's a loaded firearm in the vehicle.
Liar. Sorry I have to pause my own video, but I have to address this. I had an opportunity to review a little of the body cam footage after this engagement I had with Justin here. He's been a very bad boy, Justin has. He did not mention anything about the pew-pew till after the fact of all the escalation that went down, and y'all will hear about it in the video. But shame on you and all of the officers that were present for this event for being active and complicit in it. And if anybody deserves any jail time, it would be Justin here, not the guy that got 2 assault on an officer charges. But anyway, back to the video.
And that he's intoxicated, which
Okay.
is against federal law.
I get
and also
it.
against state law. So by him refusing,
Although
to
there
step out of
wasn't
the
anything
vehicle-
against law of him being drunk without a fire, because he didn't technically
he
have
can be
a
as drunk
I
as he
get it.
wants to be, and he can be. He don't have
Because he
to
wasn't
be.
really in public. He
But
was in the
when
privacy
he's
of that
drunk and in
vehicle.
possession of a firearm, that is against Tennessee Code Annotated, which is 3913. I had to know the exact code.
It's all right. I can look it
But,
up.
yes, sir. You cannot be intoxicated in possession of a firearm, just like we cannot drink and have possession of a firearm.
Right, I get
That was
that.
my reason for getting
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the vehicle. And then when he refused to get out, it just escalated from there.
I've got the body cam footage coming, and I've kind of reviewed it because I've seen it online, but not in depth enough because I want to really get down
the
to
body
it.
camera because it's out there.
And I just like to, I know it is.
Yes, sir.
I like to give my
This one.
First Amendment opinion
Yes,
on
sir.
where I
That's
see
right.
the
Yes,
fallacy
sir.
in there. I'm not trying to make anything disruptive in this event
no,
at all.
not at all.
I just hope that maybe you consider his behaviors to me still, even though what you're stating is within, you were justified in doing what you were
Yes,
doing.
sir.
I don't believe that his behaviors merited such a visceral type of aggressive response. He wasn't being aggressive. He was kind of standing in his right to not wanting to ID or get out of the car.
He also hit my partner in the face.
Okay.
Whoa, let's watch and listen to that again.
He also hit my partner in the face.
Okay.
This being the first time I met Justin, I commended him for being willing to have this conversation with the people instead of clamming up and shutting us off. And granted, this is a loud event, and I've not been around him enough to know his mannerisms or the cadence of his voice when he's having a conversation. That being said, what I detect here is a disdain for being questioned about it, anger, escalation, in my opinion, by the inflection of your voice, expressions of your face. That's the way it comes across to me. If that's the case, don't let your pride stand in the way if you get some anger management treatment. On a side note, I wonder what type of juice he and some of these other guys might be taking with their Wheaties in the morning. You'll see the problem with escalating unnecessarily. When you escalate in the conversation that way, it causes me to respond more escalated as well.
Yeah, like I said, I
When
still
you
have
watch
to.
the body cam video, you'll see him striking
Okay.
my partner.
And
he was also
I understand that the
grabbing
body
my
cam
face.
always was you the partner that was hit in the face.
Yes.
The amount of force that was used was definitely necessary. He chose not to comply.
And what was it?
He said, "Yeah, I know. I saw it too."
Well, you're lucky, not lucky. I was still glad that I gave my opinion and had this conversation with you. I wish I had recorded so I could go back and review that. I wasn't even recording all this time, but I don't care because it still stands. What I say, I didn't think it merited until I do view the actual footage and see how it progressed. I'll reserve my opinion. I don't hate people or cops, but if I see that it's tyranny and it's a civil rights infraction or an escalation of violence, or yeah, I know, an escalation of violence or something that's truly not merited, even though maybe the district attorney will say, well, they went by protocol and it's okay. If in my opinion and the opinion of the court of what do you call it, the opinion of the people, right? I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Also sees that that's too much of an escalation. I hope I can get the support of the people to make maybe some law change or some kind of things to where before it escalates to a certain degree that it will. But I appreciate you talking to me, all you guys. Nothing against you. I think the people need to, there's a balance, checks and balances. It needs to be us keeping an eye on y'all and y'all doing what you're supposed to do to protect and serve the citizens. And we can't just lay back and let everything go and say, hey, that's just what they do. That's what it's supposed to be. We need to check it and make changes, or try to if we see the need that we should make those changes and hope we can be successful.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I thank you for your
Yes, sir.
your candor and your conversation
Yes, sir.
and the discourse.
Yes, sir.
It's nice to meet you guys that I haven't met.
You too, buddy.
Take care of yourself. Have fun out here.
I like you
You
guys.
need us, give us a call.
I love the police so much I went and got me an action figure. Right?
I used to have one that's strapped on my radar.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Beanie Baby.
Yeah.
This ain't me. He knows my channel, but this is a good buddy of mine in North Carolina, NC Tire Hunter. If any of you want his card, you can check him out. All right.
That's a hillbilly pig roast.
That's me, man.
That's him.
I was there for
Yeah, right.
I have.
I'm just a small person, but I'm one of the people, small channel. I don't care about my clicks and views. I care about change when it's needed and accountability. That's my main thing is government transparency and accountability.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of your videos.
I appreciate it. Subscribe, hit that thumb. I'm just kidding. I watch a lot of pro cop videos too, just to be well balanced. I'm not pro cop. I'm not against cop or calling for any violence. I don't like violence. I don't think there should be any violence.
You seen how we was with the little
Unless
girl?
it's merited and needed.
They come
Oh
up,
yeah.
just come up,
I loved how that little girl had one of you guys cuffed up. I said, we need more of that. But anyways, I'm not going to keep you. People are sitting here looking at me, and I'm not trying to garner their attention or y'all to be garnering their attention. But
You have a good day.
y'all continue to do good. I'm glad to see y'all at this event and keeping things in order here. So y'all have a good day too.
You too.
Always remember to honor your oath. Be good. Be good at it. Don't forget that
Can't
tastes
honor
better
it.
than hillbilly pig roast,
We
right?
don't need to be on.
Don't need to be on what?
If we don't honor our oath, we don't need to be doing this job.
That's absolutely right. Oh, well, let me challenge you with that. With one thing, if you see another bad officer doing something unlawful or illegal, don't just stand by or don't not report it. I'm not saying y'all do. I just want to encourage you because I see it all over the nation where that happens. So
I've actually taken charges. I've had another officer arrested before for domestic violence.
well, I respect you for that. I respect that. I respect that all day.
Yes, sir.
I won't respect an escalation that, in my opinion, that should never went that far.
I wish it would have, but I gave him every opportunity.
I tell you I think there's a big training issue with the way police are being trained.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not a problem. Is everyone's saying defund the police.
I'm not saying that.
But when you defund the police, you're taking money away from us getting training.
Right.
that
That's not my narrative.
that we
Defund the
need.
police.
So instead of defunding, they need to fund us so that way we can get more training.
I want proper training.
Do things the way that the citizens think should be done.
I want it to be. You guys signed up to be in the roles that you're in. And what I see in training, I don't know what training you guys specifically went through. It's
Oh, here you go, baby.
it's way too much officer safety. Officer safety is more paramount. It seems like it's ingrained so much from, I'm not saying you guys because I don't know your specific training, but I see it all the time to where it's paramount over even the people training. You signed up for a role to serve and protect the people. To me, heroism is public safety at the risk of officer safety, and not just officer safety is paramount to public safety. I don't want any of you guys to get hurt, but I think it's too ingrained. Yeah.
But I will never put my safety or one of my officers' safeties in jeopardy to make something look better on TV or on a body camera or anything.
Not to
I have
look
a family I need to go home to. These guys have families
No.
they got to go home to. Most of them are fathers.
Right.
I will never risk one of their lives or my own for a body camera, for someone's public opinions or anybody else's. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I have a family at home too.
Say what you got.
But I have to go home. to
My
just
point is not
you
for it to look better on TV or on body camera. If y'all are familiar with the Uvalde, Texas police shooting where all those kids lost their lives, and you see all these officers that don't respond, and it's basically because of the trained officer safety. A lot of kids died. But now hold on, let me finish what I'm saying. They tased and attacked the parents that were wanting to go in and save their own and be heroic for their own people, and that's horrific to me. So that's not to try to look better on TV. To me, that's cowardice. I'll just be honest.
And I'll training. I know every one of these guys.
Right?
I've been doing this for 24 years. I'm an active firearms instructor.
Okay, that's good.
Active shooter instructor. If something happened to one of these schools here in our little county, I take any of these guys.
Right in.
We ain't stopping. We're going straight to the fight.
That's it. You signed up for that job. You run to the trouble. You don't.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
And I understand when there are times where you need to stay back and negotiate and things like that. That was not one of those situations. Right? That's not. No, that's take action right now. Right now. I don't care what the training is. My moral ethic and code would take over before my training at that point. Because you guys,
single one of us would stand by.
right, and you guys swore in to an oath to protect and honor constitutional rights.
And not, like you said, my morals, I still would.
It's like the
But those are
Constitution,
children.
right? The Constitution doesn't grant
They
us
can't
our
protect themselves.
rights; they just kind of secure them, right?
Pretty much.
We have God-given inalienable rights to begin with. So even in action, in my duty, I would lose my job in a minute if I were an LEO just to do what's right.
Yeah, I mean,
I would
you
never
have
be
to.
an LEO, but that's the way I would do it, right?
Right.
So, I commend you guys for, again, I'm going to leave you alone. I said that already, but I am. There's a heck of a crowd out here, and I'm just going to kind of check it out.
Oh, you just coming in?
Have fun, man.
Yeah, man, I wasn't even going to come down here. I went to get me some groceries in my backpack on my bicycle, and I started to head home, and I saw all this. I'm going to go down there and check it out.
They got food, they got candy, they got anything you want. Loaded up.
Yes.
I don't need none of that, man. You can look at me and tell that.
Me neither.
I'll look at you. But anyways, you guys continue to strive to do better.
Oh, yeah.
Strive to always do better, because I do too, right? So, y'all be good, all right?
Yes, sir, take care of yourself.
Hey, brother, how are
I'll
you?
try my best.
Thank you.
I probably ain't going to be around Jasper
Yeah,
too much
we're
longer, so
good.
y'all ain't got to worry about me being in y'all's hair or the lack of.
It's kind of, to be honest with you, it's kind of funny. People don't know the rights when you walk in somewhere.
Hey, you know how, I'm going to tell you, you know how many times people have called on you because they say there's a guy out here filming us and blah, 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 blah. And you know what we tell them? We say that's his constitutional right. He can record all he wants to.
You know,
it's the public right. You walk out here all day long and record.
I get
We
it.
record, so there's no reason
I'd rather see that, like a response of just letting them know, even if just dispatch it. I know you probably have a duty to respond for a call of service.
I got called the other day over here to Jasper Drug. They called.
They called.
So you walked by with your camera. And the girl said she was scared. I said, well, did he say anything?
I didn't go in there.
He just walked by with his camera. I said, well, ma'am, he didn't do nothing illegal.
I was looking at that window art,
I
you
said,
know.
did he walk in? Did he bother you? Did you ask me to leave? He refused. I mean, was there an issue?
I was really checking out the window art, and she, I could see her camming me back, so I gave it a little more. Yeah, it's pretty neat. They have vaccines, no appointment needed, 15-minute wait or less. So as you can see, we got some looky-loovers in there staring at me. Poker run. It's a biker rally. They were voted the best in the Sequatchie Valley. I don't know if they are the best. October 15th, 3 p.m. The Princess Theater, Jericho Brass Band. I was hoping it'd be a bluegrass band, not a brass band. You can see they got the storefront all decorated for the fall. Definitely have an interested lady in there. Whoever did this did pretty good. I wouldn't say they're professional, but they did a decent job. All right. Got the sunflowers and the scarecrow. I'm telling you, we got some looky-loovers in there. Kind of crazy. I don't see their store hours. They're open till 6 p.m. Closed on Sundays. Looks like you can do some kind of testing there. I don't know what that's for exactly. No returns. No returns, guys. All right. Well, we got a cam back Karen. Look. Let's see if we can't get her on the cam. Look at her. She's trying to be covert. All right. About 6 foot. What you up to, buddy?
What's that?
Oop, I said about 6 foot. What you up to?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Can we help with anything?
No, man. I don't need no help.
I'm just curious what you're doing.
What does it look like I'm doing, man?
Your video.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What for?
For my business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What kind of work?
Recording work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your business is recording work?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Well, who's it for?
What is this, 20 questions? I mean, what are we doing here?
I'm just curious.
I answered your question. I'm recording.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Recording.
Well, if you need anything, just holler at us.
I don't need anything at all.
Y'all have a good.
Yeah, you too, bud. All right. Kind of strange, right? Kind of strange. I'm gonna leave them be, I reckon. As you see, there's the mountaintops back there in the back. That dude was full of questions, wasn't he? Full of something. I ain't gonna tell you what I I think he's full up. But I think y'all know, right? Welcome to Jasper, Tennessee.
Nothing wrong with it.
And usually I don't do private entities for any type of thing. The reason I go into these government type of places, a lot of people may consider that to be petty or baiting or anything like that. In my opinion, if you're in a government role, you're a public-facing person.
And you should also
and it's
know
all
what the
already
laws are
public.
that you're protecting.
It's also, it's a test of civil liberties, right?
See if you know the law or not.
I think anybody in any of those roles should already be trained enough to know that, hey, this is somebody keeping an eye on this entity that's part of the people that funds us. And I need to act professional because I'm being paid to be that. So it may seem petty to others. To me, it's not petty.
How can you be a law enforcement officer if you don't even know the laws that you're supposed to be protecting?
Well, there's no way you can know them all, though, right?
You can't know them all.
No.
But you should know your basic constitutional rights and what someone can and cannot do.
To me, that is something. That's something all LEOs should know, especially the first. It's the first for a reason.
And just like you said, in the state of Tennessee, this is a two-way state. You do not need a permit to conceal or open carry.
Right,
in Tennessee
you
law.
don't.
The only issue is, like I said, you just can't be under the influence
Right.
while you're carrying. We can't either. If I want to go drink when I live here, this has to go home.
Yeah, you can't be on. I get all that, right?
That's it.
I think
all you want to.
I'm gonna walk around because I just want to see how this event is. But I appreciate being able to engage with you guys, and for y'all to hear me, and for me to hear y'all, and I'll look at that body cam footage and analyze it real good before I form my final opinion. And some of it may change, and some of it may not. Some may get worse, but that's still my opinion. Am I right? Thank you, guys. Honor your oath. All right, we'll do some taters. I'm gonna give you over here. Give me one of that, buddy.
Dispatchers and sheriff's office first on the
Yeah,
left.
go talk to
Oh,
the
yeah.
sheriff's office.
I might have to go HPRIze them. If y'all like Mirandize them, but that's not me giving them their rights. It's me reminding them of what your obligations and your duties are, right? You like somebody.
Hey, you got.
Your flashlight.
Yeah, you got the main jail administrator over there.
I'm going over there.
Free to go talk to her.
Oh, what's her name? I want to know.
Andy McCaffrey.
I won't tell her. What's the last
Andy
name?
McCaffrey.
All right.
Go tell you want to talk to her.
All right. Y'all have a good one. all right. How you doing, Slatton? Ain't been caught slacking, have you?
Not yet.
Slatton? Not yet. Don't even say yet. Just say no. Won't never happen.
That's it.
All right, man. Thank you. Take care of the community. You got a call? Yeah. All right. How you doing? Can I get your name and your badge number, buddy?
My name is Tyrone Green. Thanks for recording me.
Yeah, you're Jasper, right?
Yes, sir. I am Jasper.
I just talked to the whole herd of them up here on the front
Yes,
end.
sir. Yes, sir.
You're the first African-American officer that I've seen here, and I love to see that there is that diversity because I was beginning to worry and wonder if that was even here at all because we need all inclusion. So.
All right. Nothing wrong with that.
Everything going okay at this event? No problems, no issues?
No problem, no issues, no anything.
I've only had one problem. That's with Tammy McLean, something like that, whatever her name is.
Okay.
But it's recorded, so that's all good. I'm not going to keep you up because I know you're probably doing community serving, and that's what we expect out of
thank
it.
you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
Yeah, I'll give you a fist bump. I didn't see you, man. Have a good one. Here's the real spooks. They drive stuff like this. I will say, guys, don't text and drive or drink and drive, or you might find yourself like that.